everyone, my name is Amabel Burlett Mason, or you can call me Amabel for short. I was born in the Philippines in 1987 and migrated here in Australia 2010. I feel truly blessed that I was raised by my loving and hardworking parents whose dedication gave us the opportunity to move here in Australia. We are very fortunate that the company where my dad used to work before sponsored us for our migration, and in 2014 I proudly became Australian citizen. When I was young, my brother and I attended school where my mom used to be the elementary teacher at Narciso School Incorporation. We often join her class before or after our own classes, watching in admiration how she taught these year 5 and year 6 students of hers with passion, with creativity, with patience. Her students adore her and they get motivated and encouraged that learning is fun and meaningful. And I also accompanied my mom to do some tutoring to children who needed some support or help with their English, mathematics, and sciences. Then, when my younger sister was born, my mom started to open her own early learning center in our garage, catering 40 children while she was on her maternity leave. Then, during those teaching times at our house, she gave me an opportunity to look after the children while she was getting some resources inside her house. And then when she comes back, she was smiling and she said to me, "I can see that you will become a good teacher someday." From that moment, my mom let me help her to teach these children. Later, a few years later, my mom decided to go back to teaching in school. So she went to public school, and I attended my high school in Angles University Foundation. My school years are full of group projects, presentations, workbooks, but I really love most was the extracurricular activities where I can play some sports. I do basketball, volleyball, badminton. I even joined some competitions. So I did declamation, where it's like acting but you're just portraying one person. I also do some dancing. So from modern, interpretative to cultural, and even cheer dancing. Outdoor practices often finishing late, but I still love it because the experience, it made me learn, grow, be confident, and meet new people. So after I graduate in my high school, my parents asked me what course will I take when I go to university. Without hesitation, I proudly said I wanted to become a teacher. So I enrolled in the same school, in Angles University Foundation, to pursue my bachelor's degree in education. During my first year, we studied the general subjects such as English, mathematics, science, even our own language, Filipino, our history, etc. For us to choose what kind of specialization we would like to take when we start our second year. Why I have been always love English, math, and sciences. Then the moment of our director of Department of Education and our teachers to interview us of what specialization we would like to take, and I was saying to them, oh, I like English, I would like math or science, but then they offered me to take special education. At first I was hesitant. I was worried that it might be very difficult for me to do it, but with a lot of encouragement and motivation of the director and my teachers, I take the challenge. I took the challenge. Studying special education made me open my eyes and heart, because I became aware that there's still the stigma that still exists in some parts of the Philippines, where children with disabilities are often misunderstood or hidden. Through my studies, I learned that these children doesn't have disabilities. They simply have different abilities, because they deserve understanding, acceptance, and opportunity to reach their full potential. During my university years, I still continue joining competitions and extracurricular activities while maintaining my academic performances. My hard work paid off when I graduated cum laude on my 4th year, and I passed my board licensing examination of teachers in the Philippines. Then I applied for my first teaching career. So I applied to a small special education center. It was called Gold Quest Special Education Center. They cater pre-kindy, kindergarten, children with autism and ADHD. They age from 2 years to 25 years old. The work was challenging but rewarding. On my first year, I was responsible in teaching pre-kindy classes in the morning and special needs in the afternoon. Then on my second year, I became full-time special education teacher. And then I continued my studies of special education. So I took some units of master's degree specializing in special education. I stay committed and eager to gain more experiences, even though my salary is very low, because my dream someday that I would like to have my own school back then in the Philippines for children with disabilities, to provide them love, care, support, and teach them. While I'm working at Gold Quest Special Education Center, my dad asked me and encouraged me if I wanted to go to Australia so I could have a better future. So even though I didn't able to finish my master's degree that time, I followed my father in Australia, but I live with my aunt in Sydney, and I look for jobs there for a few months, and I was able to I was being hired by Woolworths after a few months, and later I got a job at a Randstad agency as a childcare lunchroom educator. And my dad bought a house here in Perth, and I moved to look after the house while he was working as a fly-in fly-out engineer, so I could look after the house and work at Woolworths as a full-time worker here in Canada. Then I decided to do some online courses so to improve my skills and knowledge about the Australian English, because it's a bit different with American English that we used to in the Philippines. In 2015, I was married to an amazing man, and we built a wonderful little family. We have 2 little children. Our daughter is 9 years old and my son is 6. When they start going to school, so I decided to go back to school as well. So I taken up Certificate 3 of Early Childhood Education and Care, followed by my diploma, which I proudly finished in November last year. So during this time, I also worked full-time in Camilla Early Learning Center, and then I went to part-time in Woolworths while I'm studying. Because of my dedication and hard work, my manager saw all the things that I have done, and she offered me a position as a room leader in the baby's room. And a few months later, she offered me to become one of the responsible person in the center. So now I feel truly say that I love what I do. I love teaching children. I love helping people. I love giving advices to other educators, supporting children with diverse abilities to help create an environment for them to feel safe, supported, and loved, and where they can learn and have fun. So my next big dream is to become a licensed teacher in Western Australia, so I can continue inspiring and motivating children, and how to show them that passion, perseverance, hard work, patience, anything is possible. That's all. Thank you very much.